Today's lesson, we are going to be relating manipulative representations to a written method, and we're really going to be looking carefully at that whole when we're subtracting out. So let's go ahead and take a look. The equation states 25 minus 11. So read it with me. 25 minus 11. What do we know about this equation? What part do we know and what do we need to find? So if you take the number 25, that's our whole. So we write that on top. And then the part we know is 11. So that is what we need to take a look at. We need to take away one part from the whole. So let's look at this in the subtraction problem. So we want to look carefully at that whole when subtracting, so like a detective, to see if we need to do any unbundling. So I'm going to write this in vertical form. And when I do this, I'm going to draw a magnifying glass. And that tells you you're going to look at that really carefully like a detective there. So if I have 25 minus 11, I still need to line those digits up so that we can look at our ones and our tens. Can we take one disc away from 5 discs? Yes. So we have 4. Let's move to the tens column. Can I take 1 10 from 2 tens? Yes. And that's another 1. So when we subtract, we know that we're ready because 25 and 11, we don't need to do any unbundling. So 25 minus 11 equals 14. And let's do another. 22 minus 13. What do I need to do first? So first we need to find out if we need to unbundle. So I'm going to become that detective. Got my magnifying glass. And let's look at it closely. Where do I start? I start in the ones column. Can I subtract 3 ones from 2? No, so what should I do? I need to decompose a 10. So count with me as I draw them up. 10, 20, 21, 22. So I have my 10s and my 1s. So I need to decompose the 10 and bring them over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the same thing here. So I'm actually going to erase some of this so then that way we can look at it a lot clearer. So 22 minus 13. There's my magnifying glass again. I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger so I can write inside of it. So I had to change one of the 10s, and so I now have 1 10. And because I made one of those 10s into more 1s, I now have 12 1s. So that's how I record my unbundling or my decomposition. So now can I take 3 1s from my 12? Yes. So now I just go ahead and take away 3. 1, 2, 3. How many 1s do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 1s. And how many 10s do I need to subtract? 1 10. How many 10s are remaining? 0. Do I write a 0 now? The answer is no, because I only need a placeholder if it's in the 1s or any smaller place value. But if it's a larger place value, I don't need to if I have any others. So we're going to continue talking about the vertical method and really being that detective and looking into that whole number and decomposing or not when you come back to class.